Yo, what's good, everybody? You're now tuned into Ill Vibe Theory, your number one source for underground hip-hop in the Las Vegas Valley. We are listeners supported by 91.5 The Rebel, HD2, KUNV Las Vegas, the broadcast service of UNLV. What's good, Kayla?
What's up, everyone? So you know what time it is. It's 5 p.m., which means that we got Stevie Crooks on the line. We're about to get into this interview real quick. Introduce him.
Yeah, Stevie Crooks is just, man, he's a talented musician coming out of the Inland Empire. For those who don't know, man, he's definitely someone to look out for. You guys got to check out his new project.
He has a lot going.
It's
and
a
he's
lot.
pushing his brand. That's what I respect the most. So let's get into it.
So we're going to bring him on right now. You guys ready? Yo, Stevie, what's good, man?
What's good?
What's up? How are you?
I'm great. I'm blessed. Definitely blessed.
I dig that.
Yo, we appreciate you coming on the show, man. Real talk.
Thank you.
Man, it's been you ready for the holidays, man? Christmas is like 2 days from now.
I know.
I mean, it doesn't feel, probably because I'm really not looking forward to, like, me getting anything, so I guess I'm not as excited as I would be if I was 12.
Yeah.
Oh,
but, the fact that I get to see family, that's what's important.
Definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
And can you believe that the year is coming to an end already?
Though.
Yeah, it's kind of surreal. It's kind of surreal.
It's crazy.
Yo.
I saw you tweeted yesterday. You said, "I'm so excited for 2014." So, like, just to start off the interview, what were like some of your best moments in 2013, and what can we look forward to you like doing in 2014?
Man, to start off, the pay due situation happened, and
Yep.
it wasn't, it just came out of nowhere. And I would say me finding out where I need to be. And
Nice.
I guess 2013, it was the year of me finding out where I need to be.
Yeah.
And that's what 2014 would definitely show, what I've learned
Nice.
as this year has been going by, you know what I'm saying? All the things that I've learned,
Yeah.
the experiences that I've had.
I'm definitely like looking forward to that, and it's crazy because I feel like I just saw you perform at Pay Dues. Just like it's really been a while since Pay Dues, man. Like for real.
Yeah.
That's
Seemed
so
like
crazy.
yesterday though.
No, man, time really flies, genuinely, man.
And while we're talking about Pay Dues, could you tell us a little bit about that? I know I looked on social media and it was Stevie Crooks for Pay Dues, and that was just everywhere. You know what I mean? I was like, wait, I need to listen to this dude. Like, he's getting promoted.
Tell us about the campaign, man, that you put together and everything.
Yeah.
To be honest, I feel like the campaign had everything to do with the people, and you know, it was just me putting out that seed, and man, everybody else just put shine on it and put water on it, and it became what it became, and I ended up on that stage.
Yeah.
So,
And you weren't on no little stage.
Yeah.
You were on the main stage, the Pay Dues stage. So how did that feel, to be performing on the same stage as, we had Macklemore that year and Wu-Tang. It feels like it was a while, but I can't even remember everyone. But how did that feel?
I can't even explain it. I really can't even explain it. It's one of those humbling moments, and you just have to. It's almost like a lion getting his first kill. I mean, it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's incredible. It's very incredible.
That's great. And the fact that the fans gave you love, your whole section was going live, so that was cool. Especially since your performance was so early in the day, compared to later performances, it was still pretty full in your section, so that was cool. We definitely enjoyed that.
Yo, it's funny because your whole camp was you had brought a lot of your camp. I remember because you guys all had the same T-shirts on, like the different colored joints. So that it stood out, man, for real. And then, just going off of that and going back into, more deeper into interview. So, bringing you on, Stevie, like, can you tell us 3 words just to describe you and your music off top?
3 words.
Yes.
Yeah.
Big time dreamer.
I like that.
I'm already down, man.
That's
I'm
good.
already knowing. And, with that being said, too, just your project, Born on Olympus, I know you put it on iTunes and everything. It was a great project too.
Thank you.
Yo, it was really like I love the dope concepts and the theme that you implemented on the whole joint. Can you tell us a little bit about the project and like the creative process behind that, the inspiration?
Make a long story short, after I, got done with the pay dues situation, and a week went by of just the excitement, I started going back to the studio more and more and more, and I didn't plan on making a project. I just wanted to do music, and it just manifested, and it became this monster, I guess you would say.
Mm-hmm.
It started off little, and it started just becoming this thing that as time went by, it kept making more and more sense, and it just kept making more and more sense, and I just decided to let the world, get a glimpse of this vision that I had for what it is. It's basically the story of Hercules, but just in music form.
Mm.
And man, it's the story of life as well. I mean, you're born in heaven, and when you fall down from heaven, then you're raised by your people.
Yeah.
And which is basically the garden. And the story is basically about a kid that's born, and he grows up in this garden, and then when he gets old enough, which is like 18, when we turn 18, we get old enough, and we go into the city on our own.
Mm-hmm.
And in the story, he goes to the city on his own, and he works his way up all the way to, I guess, what the greatest thing that the city has to offer, which is money and fame and women. And one of the main things in the city was, I would say, Medusa. Medusa symbolizes almost all of those things in one. So he gets it. He realizes that isn't what he wants, so he leaves.
Wow.
And he takes a journey into the ocean and ends up on this island. And then he finds out what he needs to do when he's on that island. He has a vision, and he goes back to the city and he shows them what he was supposed to be, and that's what grants him that place back to where he was born, which is heaven or Olympus.
Yeah.
Wow,
So that's the whole story of what the project is, and I didn't plan on it coming out like that. That's
like
just how it sounded when I listened to the whole thing all together, and it just made complete sense. And it became what it became.
That's so cool. I appreciate your how intricate it is and how much you emphasized on, Greek mythology and all that with your song Athena and, everything that goes on, even from your website. Like, we were looking at it earlier, and the fact that the clouds move, just everything about it, it's so cool.
And then, word to man, and then the cover too, bro. Everything about the project was really like pieced together well, and I'm glad that you actually dropped that for sale too on iTunes.
Yeah. Really creative idea.
It was time for that.
Yeah, and just going off of that, and then even like, for example, the track that you just put out a couple days ago, the Earnhardt joint. Like, tell us about your production selection. I know you work with my boy Blair, man, tough.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I know he did a lot of those joints on that Born Olympus, man.
Words can explain how much of a talented person that Blair is, and I'm glad I ran into him. It was very random, but he's ill. I've been working with Zanero, which is my mentor. I've been working with him forever, since I was like 8 years old.
Wow.
And there's another cat named Tut Peace, and he's out of New York. He's young, and he did majority of the production on Cashmere Killer. So
yeah,
my next project will probably have all of that plus some more people. And like I said, I'm just excited, very, very excited.
Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward, man, and it's just so much to talk about, man, musically. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah, and what do you hope to accomplish in the long run with your music? I mean, you said that you've had him as a mentor, well, De Niro, since you were 8 years old. How long have you known that, that you wanted to do this? So you said that you realized where you needed to be this year.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like, and I can speak for a lot of artists, we go through our phases where where we feel like what we're doing isn't going to amount to anything some days, and then some days we have our good days. But
definitely,
I've been through that situation of feeling like I want to quit and actually quitting, and just the music just brings me back regardless. I feel depressed when I'm not doing music, and I say about 17, I realized, like this is what I love to do. Like my heart is in this, and it's just a matter of being in search of who you are and what you want people to feel when they listen to your music. Like I said, like I've always had, I would say, a good heart for trying to help people, but I feel like I can do a lot more, and I plan on doing a whole lot more in 2014 with encouraging and telling people the truth and trying to help what's going on in this world, because right now we're in a very crazy time, and we have no leaders left, and I feel like majority of the people that have the power to be leaders have something to do with music, and they're not being as direct with giving people gems and giving people jewels to not only want to change themselves but change what's going on. I can't do it by myself, but if somebody listens to my music and they feel like they want to change or they want to do something better, that already helps, because somebody else is going to see them and they're going to be like, yo, why are you acting like that? And they're going to find out why, and it's just going to be like a domino effect. You know what I'm saying? So I want things to change, and that's just what it comes down to for 2014.
Yo, that's respect, man. You got us over here like, nodding our heads,
right?
Truth, man, for real.
That's so true. I couldn't agree with you more on the people that do have the power to do such things, don't use their, full potential as what they could do. So.
I feel like it has a lot to do with fear of losing the position of power that they have.
Definitely.
And, at the end of the day, when you do something like that is going to change the world, you'll be remembered forever for the right reasons, instead of just being, I guess, rich and, selfish at the end of the day. There's people out here struggling mentally, financially, and they need something. They need hope. They need encouragement. They need all of these things, and nobody is really giving it to them.
Yeah. Hey, yo,
hip-hop.
And like, when I can't stress that enough, there aren't that many hip hop artists trying to do what you just said, like, on a more visionary sense of direction and really, like you said, trying to bring change, man. It's so much respect out of what you just said.
And it's artists don't realize that it doesn't just have to be in the music. Like, it can just be you as a person. Every conversation that you have.
Yeah.
You speak, that's your time to speak to people, because they're going to listen to you because they look up to you. So why not tell them something that they need to hear?
Exactly.
Instead of just brushing it off like, oh, this is just some fan, like, I don't, you know what I'm saying, whatever.
That's true. There is
every conversation counts.
Definitely. That's so true. There is some type of nostalgia when it comes to things that are really going on in the world, and you don't hear about it too often in hip hop. So that would be incredible. We look forward to hearing that in your music. We need some inspiration.
I'm very, very excited.
Very nice. And getting back into the music, Ninth Wonder shouted you out. Tell us about your relationship with him and how you felt when this happened. Like, where were you? When did you hear about it and everything?
I was actually, I think, eating breakfast or something, minding my own business. And one of the homies, text me, yo, look at your Twitter right now. Look at your Twitter. I'm like, all right, I'm about to look at it. Then I see, hella people just retweeting Ninth Wonder. And then I look at this shit. I'm like, oh. And it was crazy. It was crazy. Then I followed him. He followed me back, and then I say a week after, he DM'd me and we exchanged numbers, and we, he's somebody that I get a lot of knowledge from, and in the future we definitely are gonna work with each other. I'm not gonna say when.
Bro,
I just want it to pop out of nowhere. You know, I don't want to say anything until it's in stone, until it's already there. You know, so I won't be making any broken promises to the fans or whatever.
yo,
Definitely.
it's so funny.
So,
You just so casually said it right now. Yeah, man, we damn exchanged numbers, man. You know, like it was so casual for you, bro. That's really
Right?
like some legendary stuff. Like I want to hear what you guys got to put out. Like seriously.
Yeah,
yeah, he's one of the legends of all time.
without a doubt.
I'm sure, like he's definitely one of the coolest. Like just seeing all the interviews he's done and all the stuff people he's working with, like he's hecka cool. As hell,
Everyone
I'm
talks
assuming,
highly
man.
about him.
Yeah, very humble.
Yeah, definitely. And speaking of other legends, how is it working with Large Professor? That's crazy.
Man, just what's been going on. What's been going on these years have definitely just humbled me. That's all I can say. I'm blessed to be in the position that I'm in. You know, and if I continue to keep working hard, you know, my story is going to be a testimony to like I said, you know, help somebody else and what they're trying to do. There's a lot of rappers that are going through what I may have went through, and once they hear my story and see what I've been going through, it's gonna you know what I'm saying, make them continue to push forward. And that's what I want. I want to be an inspiration to everybody. So I'm just, like I said, I'm just blessed, and everything that's been happening to me, it was already written. I just need to stay focused and let everything just come.
Man, you keep putting it on genuinely, bro. Like that's some like legendary stuff, and I can't even like I don't even know what to expect for next year. Like definitely
It's
coming.
exciting.
You got like so casually. It's just so funny. Yo, you know, we just exchanged numbers. Me and Ninth Wonder, man. Bro, I would have been so hyped if I feel like you must like, man. I would have been jumping out my seat if something like that happened. If I was like really rapping and stuff and Ninth Wonder, man.
That is crazy.
And you know, just with that, the inland, you're from the IE, man, Inland Empire.
Yeah.
So like, there's a lot of people coming out of there right now. Can you tell us a little bit about the music scene?
I feel like, to be honest, in all honesty, I feel like the IE has one of the greatest hip hop scenes that I've witnessed in my time. There's everybody shows up to hear the music. They don't show up to take Instagram pictures, and they don't show up just to say that they're there. Like, they're actually there to hear music. They're actually there, and they support, they show love, and there's so many talented people in the IE. We have our own, you know, it's a whole different world, you know. We're not a major city, but we have all of these cities that combined in one place when there's an IE show. You know, it's incredible to see how much it's grown, and I'm just like, I'm happy to be a part of it. And man, I feel like the IE has the power to be the next place to look out for. I mean, there's enough talented people there where people will start looking to the IE for, you know, who's coming out next. And, you know, hopefully I get in a position to kick the door down and make that happen for everybody that's out here.
Yo,
because we have Curtis King, we have Noah James, we have Speak, we have Cassius Green, Feo. The list just goes on with people that have actually done things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not just locally.
Yeah.
But these are people that have been everywhere. So it's about that time. It's about that time.
And just going to all these like really big people coming out of there. I've definitely seen some of them perform at past pay dues like Curtis King. And
Yeah.
Just what about like are you what's good with Hit Boy, man? You a fan of Hit Boy, man?
I actually like Hit Boy. He's really dope, man, and he definitely puts on for where we are too.
Yeah, man.
he's in a good position to show that there's talent out here, and he's doing it. You know, same thing with Audio Push. Like they're doing what they're living their dreams, and that's what you're supposed to be doing. They're doing it the right way.
And man, I really want to. I can't help but think like there's gonna be some sort of like Stevie Crooks Hit Boy collaboration, just straight out come out of the Inland Empire together, like somehow, some way, like it's gotta happen.
Yeah, man. There's nothing that's stopping it. You know.
Man,
all it's gonna take is that middleman to not even a middleman. I mean, it's just gonna take some sort of contact,
Mm-hmm.
Man, that's
want it to happen organically, though. Always organically.
Yeah, definitely, bro. Like, there's
natural.
It's just so much. Like, we're just not even just speaking of IE too, just Southern California in general. Like, I really, like, I respect like the entire like. There's too many good people coming out there, and I just hope you're definitely like really putting on a hip hop level, like. It's just so much music coming from all over the place right now, and the reason we asked that perspective question is just, it's nice to see, like, we really keep an eye out on all, like, the different areas of the nation. You got Atlanta, Chicago, New York, and I just, pay him respect, man. Like, we appreciate what you're doing for the culture, man.
Absolutely.
Really appreciate that.
And have you ever visited Las Vegas?
Yeah.
I've actually been like twice.
Twice? That's it? Come on, man.
Hey, when you come back, when you gotta come out here, man. I know you randomly had DM'd me about throwing a show out here, man.
Yeah.
We would love for that to happen.
We there's a little technical difficulties on our side just cause like we gotta, make sure everything happens. But just know we working on something, man, for real. And
I'm there. Just as soon as you give me that call, I'm there.
For sure.
Yo, definitely, like, man, you gotta come out here again, like, regardless of just the show situation. You ever out here, man, you gotta let us know what's good.
Definitely. Hopefully very, very soon. Yeah.
And, just wrapping things up, man, like, I know you don't want to speak too much, but, just wrapping things up, like I said, what else can we expect from you in the future, just in general, man?
You can just expect me being me and me working my way towards being legendary. And if you are a fan or you're listening to me right now, I just want to let you know I'm not going to disappoint. I'm just not. There's no reason for me to do that. I'm at a level right now where there's no turning back. And, man, like I said, next year is going to be beautiful. And just keep riding.
Definitely. That's so cool. And we're looking forward to that inspiration you were talking about.
It's coming.
That's what's up.
It's coming.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And tell them where you can find them at, your music. Tell them where you can find your what's your Twitter, your Instagram, everything.
Yeah, you can follow me on Twitter. It's Stevie Crooks. There's no space. Same thing with my Instagram. Same thing with my Facebook. My website is itscrookie.com. That's ITSCROOKIE.com. It's Crookie. Like I said, I have Born on Olympus for purchase right now, and you can find the rest of my projects online for free.
That's
just be on the lookout for me.
Definitely.
We out here, man.
Yeah.
Definitely. We'll be visiting. We're always trying to make an escape to get out to California. So when we do go out there, we'll definitely have to link up with you. But thank you so much for taking the time out to do this interview. We really appreciated it. We're all in here like, oh my goodness, we need to do so much. We'll get inspired and everything. Yeah. So we respect that, really.
Appreciate it. Definitely appreciate it.
And to the listeners, you can find this interview on illvibetheory.com. We'll be having it posted, and hopefully, Stevie, will be pushing it as well so we can have more people see it for your fans.
Yes.
Definitely. So.
Yeah, thank you for coming on the show, man. Like, once again, we appreciate you.
Thank you.
Thank you. And you take care, okay? Have a good one.
All right, y'all stay cool.
Thank you.